There are a few more very interesting print and pattern techniques used for textiles that I want to mention. Laser engraving on textiles have become quite common in uses as giving the denims a washed and worn look. The Italian company that I collaborate with use laser at furry and hairy fabrics to create structures and patterns. It's also possible to make perforated patterns with laser, and of course it's used to CAD/CAM cut out garment pieces in clothing production. Foil print is when an adhesive glue or plastisol ink is added to the textile by printing. Then a thin foil of metal or other material is added on top. Finally, it's heat set. This way the textile lamination can be made both totally covering the textile or in patterns. The non-glued foil is removed from the fabric surface. Flock printing is when short fibers are added after an adhesive print has been made on the fabric surface. It gives a velvet-looking structure. The fibers stand out after passing a high-voltage electromagnetic process. Both natural, regenerated and synthetic fibers can be used. There are also a lot of different additives and inks to create shimmer, gloss, suede feeling, metallic and expanding effects in the print. Devour or burnout is a technique where a two-fiber quality is used. One of the fibers gets dissolved and washed away. This technique is most common on velvets. Caustic paste is printed to the fabric. The cellulosic fibers get solved, leaving the protein-based fibers. For example, a base weave of silk with viscous velvet can be used. After the treatment, only the base weave of silk remains in the treated areas. There are ongoing studies in smart textiles with application of different kinds of techniques in clothing and fabrics. I recently did a study about printing layers with photovoltaic semiconductors to fabrics. This in order to create solar-safe clothing. I found that it's possible but a bit complicated and expensive, reaching quite low effect. In the future, with more advanced nanotechnology, it can be a great technique for energy transforming. Smart textiles are used for health monitoring and wearable technology. There are heat-sensitive inks changing color depending on temperature. The soft screens technique is probably not far.